Hey everybody, it's Shell. So I'm just gonna do a quick little quickie, I guess. I don't know that it's necessarily spiritual, but I've kind of had a little bit of a rough evening. I found this chair that I've been wanting, and it's actually, Target had this chair for like the longest time, and it was so expensive, and then Walmart had it, and it was a little bit cheaper. And then I found out that they had the chair 50% off at a couple of the Walmarts. And so the only place that it had it was up in Lakeland, which I really didn't want to go to Lakeland for reasons I don't want to really talk about it. But I guess I'm just going to put it out there a little bit, is that sometimes when we think that we've released emotions and energy that I see you, baby. Sometimes the universe is like, well, you know, you still got a little bit more in there, but let's purge this and get it out, because we need to release it so we can walk with a full heart and not with some of our pieces of our heart scattered other places. And I'm going to try really hard not to cry. Thank you for that. So I released all of those things that I thought I still needed to let. I thought that I had let go of all of it. Okay, can you stop putting your tongue in my mouth, puppy? It's not for you. Purging, crying, screaming if you have to, whatever it is that that you need to just get those things out. We don't always get to have a last say with someone. We don't always get to tell people how they made us feel, or the things that they did to us that they should have known better not to do, taking advantage of you. I'd like to say that not everybody can see your value. If they can't value themselves, if they can't see themselves, if they don't really know, how to love themselves, most of all, it's just a downward spiral into the people that they're around, and how they treat people. And the other thing is that as I was coming home, the downloads or the messages from spirit or my higher self or whatever you want to call it, they were telling me that, sometimes when people know, like if you want to be with someone, and not everybody wants to step up, not everybody wants to, like for me, like my thing is that sometimes I'm like, I know I'm enough. I know that I'm an amazing person. I know that I'm an awesome person. I have been an amazing mom. Am I perfect? I'm far from perfect. Never said I was perfect. But, there's a leveling up that you have to do. Like when on this mission of being on this divine path of, coming to alignment, and also that union with someone, if they're not at the same vibration as you, there's a leveling up, there's a stepping up, there's a having to face themselves and know that they have to be a better person to be with you. Just step up their game, that they have to stop divulging in those activities, or being a shitty person, or just they're not ready, or they're just not ready. And you have to understand that it's not you. it really is not you. And I know that I'm not the only person out there that has got, like, that we're empathetic or we're empaths, and that we have these really huge hearts, and, we really, really care about people. And when we do open our hearts to people, and then you have, like, I don't want to say that you have these expectations, but you put these expectations on people, and then they're just not ready to step up to those expectations, then we end up hurting we end up breaking our own heart. But it's not necessarily always about us. And that's the thing that I'm trying, the message that they were wanting for me to understand. And so I'm putting it out there because I'm kind of being vulnerable here. And I know that there are other people, and that they're going through this. And you've got to just understand that it's not you. Okay, it's not you. There is just this healing and wanting to do the work and wanting to dig deep and, release those patterns and heal and just... Are you trying to come up here? Come here. Hold on a second. Come here, Annie. Come here. Come here. Okay. Not everybody's willing to do the hard work that it takes to make, a relationship work, or they're letting fear get in the way and stopping them from something that can be wonderful. So, if you don't have the opportunity to tell someone, and I was telling my daughter today because someone had messaged her, and I was like, listen, babe, I was like, you know what? And maybe it was wrong, but I was like, sometimes it's better just to let it go and take the higher road and just know that you're better off. And then she was like, well, I feel like that this person has not taken my voice from me, and I've not spoken out enough to things. And I was like, okay, well, I can see where you're coming from. So, whichever way you go, just make sure that you walk away. If you are in a situation, or you do want to make that final step and just tell someone, hey, you were wrong for the way that you treated me. Just make sure that you're not going to be, that you're at a vibration where you're not going to let their manipulation make you feel like it was you. Okay? One. Also, take a piece of paper, write everything you want that person to know and how they made you feel. Get it all out on that piece of paper and fucking burn that shit. Burn it up. Okay? Now I did mine like a little while ago. It's been like probably a month or so ago, and it wasn't even that I had already like let go of that person, and I've tried to let go of that person several times, but it's like, you get in this mindset of like, I was like, oh, well, if you go by all of the things that people are saying your twin flame is, this person definitely checked a lot of those boxes, if not all of them. So in that mind frame of, oh, this is definitely my twin flame, there can be false. I'm not saying that he was a false. I'm not saying anything. All I'm saying is that this person checked a lot of those boxes for me. But you get to a point where it's like, you're just like, even if you are, do you still want to deal with this shit? Like, do you, like, I want healthy, like, I want someone that wants to spend more than an hour with me. Someone that wants to go on adventures, someone that wants to, if you can't be together, they're not going to let you fall asleep, knowing that you're in pain or that you're going through something, and they're not making sure that you're okay. Just like, come on, like, some of these guys need to step their shit up, like, for real. Like, you need to be accountable. You need to be accountable for the things that you put some of us women through, and vice versa, because I know it's not just the guys. I know that there are girls that are out here that do this shit too. And I'm sure that we're all guilty at some point of making someone not feel worthy, even though This is a totally different situation. What I'm talking about here, this is something that's been going on since 2011. I don't know, tonight maybe this was just the final, like, I haven't even seen this person. I have not even seen this person in like a year and a half. I haven't talked to this person, but it's like they just keep popping up in your head. And the thing is that when someone keeps popping up in your head and you just want it to go away, you know, like, I really do care about this person. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I don't care about this person, because I absolutely, with every ounce of my heart, I really cared about this person, okay? But they don't always, you know, you're not always going to line up with everybody that you have feelings for. And it is what it is. And sometimes it's harder to let go. Even though they've shown you over and over that the only thing they wanted was one thing. And, you know, sometimes it is just what it is, okay? So write that letter. Tell them how you feel. Burn it. And then if this is something new, know that there might be residuals. It's just like an earthquake. When you have an earthquake, you're going to have little tremors, okay? So that person might pop back up in your head, and you've just got to mindfully them away, okay? And it might take a little bit of time, especially if you love this person, or if this person's been in your life for a really long time. It might take a little while, okay? It really might take a little while, but sometimes we have to let go to allow what the universe, God, whoever it is that you pray to, is already placed in front of you. And they may have been there for a while, and you just didn't see because you let these mountains stand in front of you and block your views of the ocean, okay? We're of the sky, okay? Love and light, everybody. You're not alone, okay? We all go through this shit, and we're all human. You know, we're all in this flesh body, okay? And Puppy says, let him go. Let that shit go, right? Oh, okay. Ugh. Anyways. Love and light, everybody.